Okay, we are going to pull back at this point. As you see, we're able to get the counter on. It is going to show to the negative. We are going to zero it out here. We will go ahead and start pulling back. Again, you can see we have roots that are right here at our connection to the city main. Again, this is something that can definitely be hydrojetted to clear. And as we pull back, there were a few joints that had some calcite buildup in them. You can see here's a PVC repair that was made at some point. But other than the roots and the calcite, the clay tile looks in pretty good condition. We will pause our recording to see if we can locate the clean out, what we believe to be an outside clean out. Just where it transitions. Here you can see that's some of the calcite. Again, that's something we can take off with hydrojetting, which will also clear the roots as well. Again, here's another joint with some calcite buildup. And there was the third joint there. And you can see we have some at this joint as well. Okay, here you can see we're pulling back into the cast iron. You can see we have a Y right here. At this point in time, we're going to pause our recording. We're going to check and see if we can locate this outside. Okay, there's a clean out located just to the west of 31208. It's right underneath the gas meter. It's 4-inch cast iron sticking up with a PVC clean out. That is the clean out that we're currently looking at right here, where it comes up for the main. That's where we would actually do the jet flush for the clay pipe from that location. So we are going to go ahead and continue to pull back at this time. And again, you can see we do have some scale buildup in the 4-inch cast iron. You can see a Y there. We believe that that picks up possibly another unit. And you can see here's where we have a heavier buildup in the piping. And note this is around 61 feet. We believe this is going to be close to around the 30-foot mark where John had a hard time getting the cable through. As you can see, we are holding some water, and you can see the buildup on the piping as we go through here. As far as scale and paper buildup on the top of the pipe. We would recommend cast iron descaling of the pipe. You can see here we actually go underwater. This could possibly be another area that has an issue. Could be buildup due to scale. After we descaled, we would have a better idea as to why the pipe is holding water. As you can see, some of the areas of the cast iron are not quite as bad as the other areas. And here we are in the PVC. So it's just about about 23 feet of cast iron. And again, we were at about 61 feet when we showed the large buildup. So you can see that large buildup. We are going to go ahead and we'll clear our lens. John did make a mention of about a 30-foot mark. So what we're going to do is we're going to zero out, and we will televise back in to get an idea where actually, if 30 feet is the rough area, or possibly the area where it was holding water. Again, you can see the cast iron in this area doesn't quite have as much scale. You can see here our scale buildup starts to get quite a bit more. Okay, we're coming up to about the 30-foot mark. So you can see that 30-foot mark was right around here, so it was possible that he was pushing a wad of paper, and once he managed to get past 30 feet, it freed up. We are going to pull back to the location here where we're holding water. We're going to try and see if we can flow some water through this area to see if we can get a better idea for the reason why we're holding so much water. We are going to pause our recording here. We're going to begin to flow some cold water. Okay, as you can see, we've got water flowing from the mop sink in both labs. We're trying to get a clear view of the water here to see if we can get an idea of the reason why we're holding water in this area. We're trying to check and see if we can check the bottom of the piping. You can see if we move slow enough in the water, we can keep a clear visual. As you can see, we definitely have a lot of buildup in this area. Okay, looking through the pipe there, it looks intact. It just looks like we have a lot of buildup of scale in that area. We are going to go ahead and turn all the water off. We will pause again until everything drains down, and then we will finish our recording as we pull back one more time.